So today is Friday, September 5th, and I mean, as you can see already, we did lose today's trade. Yeah, it's definitely a bummer seeing this. But let's talk about that later. Let's first explain why I took this trade. So, if we look coming into market open, this is just kind of what we were looking like. Not too many draws. We had one hourly draw here at these lows, and then another hourly draw. Well, obviously on ES we had the same hourly draw, but if we look on the 15-minute time frame, this was unemployment claims that came out. If we look at the 5-minute, yeah, so it's a pretty decent sized candle. Before that, we were super duper consolidated. But the only other really high and or low that we had was these 15-minute highs up here that got made because of news. So yeah, I mean overall not too many draws on liquidity. That could have definitely been reasoning for me to not take a trade, but I think overall price action wasn't as bad as it has been over these past few days. Obviously this isn't the best, but because like I mean there's a clear movement, but it's super slow. So this here good, this you know. But yeah, if we look, I took the trade based off the sweep of these 15-minute highs, and then we got a reverse 1-minute break of structure or 5-minute retracement. We didn't actually get the 5-minute retracement candle until I believe like this closure here, I think. But that is actually where I entered just from that strong bearish close. I would have liked it, definitely a more optimal entry would have been if this would have been split into two candles and this was a down candle and this was also a down candle. Because when it's only one candle, that just doesn't give me enough like bullish confirmation. I like when it's like something like this or like this. But obviously by that time I was not in the trade and it happened too late. But yeah, we had some bearish doji candles, and I was kind of thinking, maybe that's just kind of what we need to push lower. And I ended up putting my stops here, and they barely just got tapped. So if I would have put stops here and done a 1 to 2 risk reward, definitely would not have gotten stopped out. At least probably not. Spread might have taken me out, but I highly doubt it. Um, yeah, so we just got barely stopped out, and then the trade pretty much filled out. I mean, it was a little slow going here, but after that, we kind of just ripped to the downside. So, you know, definitely not a bad thing, and I'm not disappointed by this whatsoever. I'm not sad at all or upset because, I followed exactly what my rules are. And that is exactly what will make me a consistently successful trader, is following the exact same rules every single day. So yeah, I mean, I followed my rules. My bias was correct, but overall, just kind of still lost the trade mainly because of this sweep of liquidity. But I think in the future, something I could do better is possibly just being patient. But again, I would not be saying that if we would have just ripped to the downside after this candle here. So I don't I don't exactly know how I could improve, and I don't know if there really is much improvement to be done. It just kind of is like an unlucky day. I could have placed my stops here. That would have been way more of a protected high. Um, so maybe just next time think about that. Think about where you're placing your stop loss and make sure that it is where the actual trade idea would be invalidated. But yeah, overall, we're negative for the week, but I'm not bothered by that whatsoever. Um, because we'll just have to see what next week offers and we'll see what opportunities market brings. But yeah, still great day. Correct bias, just I guess wrong timing and a little bit unlucky. But yeah, we'll see what next week brings. I love you all and keep it real.